meet tonight's starting lineup. First for the Cardinals from York College. A freshman from Glendale, New York, number 7, Justin Debra. A freshman from Brooklyn, New York, number 8, Kensley Gills. A sophomore from the Bronx, New York, number 10, Anthony Nazario Jr. A freshman from Lagos, Nigeria, number 12, Olowe Kaikila. A freshman from the St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands, number 13, David Hilliger Jr. And a freshman from Greenwich, New York, number 15, Jamie Haskell. And the assistant coach for the Cardinals is Tracy Marshall. And the head coach, CUNYAC veteran coach of 25 years in CUNYAC. He's been to 3 CUNY finals, 2 of them in this gym, Andre Titus Jr. Now let's meet the Baruch College Bearcats. A freshman from Fairlawn, New Jersey, number 5, Jackson Teno. A sophomore from Jackson Heights, New York, number 8, Stallone Shankar. A freshman from Valley Stream, New York, number 11, Michael Higgins. A freshman from Brooklyn, New York, number 12, Defang Han. A freshman from Guangdong, China, number 14, Watson Dennis Yu. A junior from St. Albans, New York, number 23, Akil Vaughn. Volunteer assistant coach Jared Euler, assistant coach former Bearcat Han Bin Lee, and your head coach of the defending CUNYAC champion Bearcats, Kevin Edwards. Have a great match. Sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the Arc Arena for this CUNYAC Quarterfinal matchup between your Baruch College Bearcats and the visiting York College Cardinals. Baruch coming into this one 11-1 in the conference and 13-12 overall throughout the year. York coming into this one looking for their first win of the season with a record of 0-16, 0-12 CUNYAC. So should be a good one here at the Arc Arena. Both sides look about ready to go, and it's going to be Jamie Haskell to get things started for the Cardinals with the Bearcats on defense. Looking for just an easy float serve over the net. That one just a little bit long, so the Bearcats will strike first, and it's going to bring the senior veteran Stallone Shankar back to the service line for Baruch. We've seen Shankar get started early for the Bearcats throughout this entire season from the service line, so we'll see if we can do so here. That ball trying to be kept alive by York, rattling up in the rafters a little bit here at the Arc Arena, so it's going to be another point for the Bearcats and quite possibly the start of a solid service run here for Stallone Shankar. Let's see if he can continue. Coming with the jump flow, looking for a back corner. Did he get it? Yes, he did. And that's an ace for Stallone Shankar as the Bearcats lead 3-0. Here's Shankar again. Looking opposite corner. That time dug, but York unable to connect. Looking for the give and go there. So another point for the Bearcats as they jump out to an early 4-0 lead. Here's Shankar. put a little extra on that one and didn't get the friendly roll over the tape, so it's going to be York's first point of the match, and they'll get the ball back, trailing 4-1. Shankar setting up Akil Vaughn. Akil Vaughn got some fingertips there in the front row, so it's going to be a point for him. His first kill of the match, and the Bearcats quickly regain possession with a 5-1 lead here in set one. It's going to be Jack Centeno dropping back to the server's line. Here's Centeno. Really strong serve there. That time held on by York. It's going to be a free ball. Bearcats corral. That's Godin. Shankar back set looking for Hahn. Hahn gets enough of that just to get it over. Sent over on one by York. Shankar going to Hu, and Hu buries it in the back row for Baruch. Bearcats lead 6-1. Here's Centeno. And that one knuckled a little bit, actually. Centeno shaking his hand. Think he might not have got all that, but nonetheless, really nicely placed serve. Gets the ace here for the Bearcats with a 7-1 lead. Extra high jump float coming there from Centeno. That one goes into the net. So York's second point of the match, both on service errors by the Bearcats, but not before both Stallone Shankar and Jack Centeno got off to nice service runs to start this CUNYAC quarterfinal match. So that ball sent over on one, a little bit of a defensive play there for the Bearcats to hold on. York trying to send it back over on one touch. Rodriguez unable to connect with that one, so it's going to drop back Akil Vaughn to the server's line with the Bearcats leading 8-2. Vaughn floats it over, and that'll do the job as he gets his service ace. So all three Bearcat servers getting on the board early with some aces here as Baruch leads 9-2 in set one, and York's going to call a timeout and talk things over. Be back on the air in just a few moments. So Akil Vaughn commits a service error as he's subbed out. Ball going back to York as they trail 9-3. And that one doesn't get over. So ball quickly going back to the Bearcats. Group now leads 10-3 here in set number one. Here's Defang Han coming with a high jump float. Down ball from York, dug by Han. Shankar, pipe attack Centeno, and that'll do it. Nice looking offensive setup there for the Bearcats. As Shankar was able to find Centeno, a nice job by Michael Higgins, realizing that they had the attacker coming from the back row, and Centeno did a really nice job of putting that one away. Nothing York could really do with that one. Another high jump serve from Han, dug in the back row. York looking to send it over on three with the pipe attack. A little give and go action, but Rodriguez unable to get on top of that one. So once again, Bearcat point as they now lead 12-3. Here's Hahn. Looking back row. York looking to keep that one alive, unable to corral despite a nice effort. And real nice looking serve there out of Hahn as he gets service ace of his own. And it's going to be another York timeout here in the first set with the Bearcats leading 14-3. And it's going to be Hahn looking to extend his service run, and he does. Another ace for Defang Hahn. Hahn takes a little off that, and he gets another service ace. Bearcats now lead 16-3 here in the first set of the CUNYAC quarterfinal matchup at the Arc Arena. Can Hahn get another ace? He'll go back corner. Ball goes shooting up into the rafters, straight down. Another ace for Defang Hahn. The freshman opposite hitter. Here's Hahn going back row, this time dug by York. York looking to send that over on two. That ball goes out of bounds. And once again, Defang Hahn, one of the best service runs we've seen all season of any Bearcat server, as he extends his Bearcat lead to 15 points, and the Bearcats lead 18-3. See if he can get another one. And he does. Defang Hahn putting on a clinic here from the server's line. Here's Hahn again, looking for back row, this time dug by York. Ball goes off the ceiling. Free ball from York, but that's going to be a double touch or carry or some violation of the sort. So once again, another service ace for Defang Hahn, really just padding the stat line here, putting on a clinic for this Bearcat offense. Hahn looks opposite sideline, this time played by York. But once again, York unable to advance the ball over, so it's going to be yet another service ace for Hahn as the Bearcats closing in on set point, leading 21-3. Hahn coming again, this time dug by York. Looking like they're able to get this one over. There's a free ball. Dug in the back row by Hahn. Here's Higgins coming through the middle. Yes, sir. Michael Higgins getting it done for the Bearcats. So not a service ace there. However, Bearcats are going to maintain possession, extending Defang Hahn's service run here in the first set. as the Bearcats lead 22-3. Here's Hahn. Looking back row. That ball goes shooting into the York bench off one touch. And Defang Hahn continues his clinic at the server's line. Hahn once again. York able to advance. That ball, however, touched the rafter while in the process of going over the Bearcat net onto their side. So that is going to be another point for the Bearcats. And we are at set point with the Bearcats leading 24-3. And Defang Hahn, just absolutely one of the best servers run I've certainly ever seen in my broadcasting career here at the Arc Arena. And he puts this first set away by a score of 25-3. We'll be back on the air in about 3 minutes with the Bearcats leading 1-0. So back underway in set two, and Ryan Uman getting the Bearcats started early with yet another service ace. Here's Uman again, coming with the jump float. Played along the sideline by York. York looking to send it over on three. Here's a down ball. And that one's long, so it's going to be another point for the Bearcats. So we'll see if Ryan Uman can continue where Stallone Shankar left off. to start the first set with a trio of service aces, and he does exactly that. And would certainly be remiss talking about service aces with once again mentioning Defang Han. Really put on an impressive showing in the first set for the Bearcats, able to close out set one by a score of 25-3. And Ryan Uman, once again, just picking up where the Bearcats left off in set one and continuing that momentum here into the second set as they now lead 4-0. Uman puts a little bit behind that one. Here's Rodriguez, and he comes away with what I believe is York's first kill of the match, as he comes away with the tool there off some Bearcat hands in the front row. So ball going back to York, putting an end to the Bearcats' string of service runs, continuing from the first set. And that's Carlos Rodriguez getting active in that Bearcat front row as he comes away with the kill. So it's going to be Wen Chang dropping back to the service line as he'll replace Dennis Hu. Nice looking serve there from Chang. Pipe attack, Rodriguez, and another kill there. Nice job bouncing back for his Cardinal team here in the second set, able to get another point. York trailing only by 3. Centeno dug in the back row. Give and go back to Centeno. And that ball goes out of bounds, so it's going to be Jack Centeno coming with the kill there. Nice looking setup by the Bearcats. And that's a ace once again for the Bearcats. This time Carlos Rodriguez getting involved in the action from the server's line. We saw him get an early kill here in the second set. Rodriguez floats it over. A little bit of miscue in that back row of York. Another ace for Rodriguez. Rodriguez back row. Can York hang on? That ball almost had a chance, but once again getting caught up in the rafters there. So Rodriguez extends his service run, doing a nice job getting the Bearcats out to an early lead here in set two, as that ball once again going off the ceiling. York unable to corral. And York unable to advance that ball. So once again, a Bearcat point. Baruch leading 11-2, and it's going to be a York timeout as the Bearcats extend their lead to 9 points here in set two of this CUNYAC quarterfinal matchup. So a nice looking defensive setup there by York coming out of the timeout, but officials called what appeared to be a carry. So once again, Rodriguez continuing his serve. Raptors playing a big factor here in this one as that one goes off a basketball hoop in the ceiling. And another Bearcat point. Baruch now leading 12-2. Rodriguez going same spot. York able to get into their offensive set. Dug by Centeno. Nice dig there. Back set. Uman going to Ubanwa. And nice effort there to keep that alive by York. Unable to do so, but certainly not a lack of effort there. And hustle. And York able to get into their offensive set. Kept alive by the Bearcats. And Luger Jr. unable to hold on to that one despite yet another good effort. He's been all over the court here for the Cardinals. So Rodriguez continues his service run, somewhat reminiscent of Defeng Han's service run in the first set. Bearcats trying to keep this alive. And they're able to get it over on 3 touches. York able to set up into their offense, and that's going to be a kill. Olawale Kila with the kill for the Cardinals. Hager Jr. on to serve for the Cardinals, but not before the Bearcats strike right back and extend their lead to 12 points as they now lead 15-3. Here's Ubanwa now starting his serve. Tough angled set there for York, and they're unable to connect. 16-3 Baruch. Ubanwa coming with the jump serve. Dug in the back row of York. And that one just a little too long there. Nice looking setup there by the Cardinals, but Bearcats capitalize as they now lead 17-3 here in set 2. York's calling a timeout to talk things over. So a big kill by York coming out of the timeout, but not before Baruch answers right back with Jack Centeno getting active on the Bearcats' offensive end, which we've seen him do time in and time out through this entire season. So he commits a service error. That'll get the ball back to York, trailing by 13, but already outscoring their first set. And that one goes out of bounds, so it's going to be a point for the Bearcats. And it's going to be some Bearcat subs here. Carlos Rodriguez checking back in. That ball punched over, sent back over by Baruch on one. Here's Rodriguez. Nice angled tip there, and that one goes out of bounds. So another point for Baruch. Smart play there by Rodriguez, realizing he attracted two defenders and just almost throwing that ball exactly where he wanted it. And some more rafter interference here, but Ubanwa able to get a lot behind that one. That's going to be a kill for Andrew Ubanwa, the freshman outside right side. Alexander Howard extending his service run. And that one gets over. York able to send it over on three. Nice defense there. Outside set, Dennis Hu, and Dennis Hu doing a nice job handling what was a tough set, but able to kind of recalibrate his body midair and find some open real estate along that sideline. So just about ready to get back underway here. Howard looking to extend his service run. York able to get into their offense and advancing it on three. Outside set, Hu. And York unable to advance that. Able to get into their offensive set, but just had a little trouble as that ball went into the middle of the net. So Alexander Howard get in on the service run action that we've seen throughout the first two sets of this match. And there's another ace for Howard. So it's going to be set point here for Baruch as they lead 24-5. Let's see if Alexander Howard can put this one away. Jump float back row, mishandled, and he does exactly that as the Bearcats take set two by a score of 25-5 and now have a two-set lead on York in this CUNYAC quarterfinal matchup. We'll be back on the air in just a few moments. So we are underway in set 3. Bearcats with an early 2-set lead over York. And nice kill there to get York started in this 3rd set.
Point Cardinals.
And Rodriguez blocked in the front row there. Here's Hu. And nice looking swing there out of Dennis Hu. Now Uman back at the service line for Baruch. York able to advance this one. Uman going to Rodriguez, and nice put away from Rodriguez. Bearcats lead 2-1. Uman going back row. York doing a nice job of settling this ball, but not before both touches end up in the rafters of the Bearcats. It's playing a little too vertically. Home court advantage, a little bit of a factor throughout this entire match. Uman, a little bit more of a line drive serve, and that's going to be a net violation on York and a point for the Bearcats. And there's a service ace by Ryan Uman. Uman goes back row. Nice looking setup there by York, but that one just misses the corner. So Bearcats leading 6-1 here in set number 3. Be a free ball from York. Here's Rodriguez. Nice tip over the front row, but kept alive by the Cardinals. And nice looking offensive setup there by York. Once again, just unable to finish. Bearcats now leading 8-1. So now Jack Centeno. And it's going to be a timeout for York as the Bearcats lead 9-1, looking to close out this CUNYAC quarterfinal matchup. Here's Ryan Uman. And another service ace here. The freshman setter out of Long Island, New York. And another one. So we've seen in each set, Bearcats really able to settle into their serves, going some really extended service runs. So now Ryan Uman, the beneficiary of that. And York able to get into their offense, and that's going to be a kill. Dug by Centeno. Uman outside set to Ubanwa. Sent over on one. Dug by Ubanwa. Uman sent up Rodriguez. Blocked. Kept alive by the Bearcats. Outside set Ubanwa. And this time he gets the kill. Nice job by the Bearcats hanging on to that possession. Flashed some good defense, although they really haven't had to show it off too much here in this one. Nice job of kind of regrouping there, getting back into their offense on a few attempts, and then Ubanwa finally able to put it away. And that's going to be Wen Chung looking for the back corner. Doesn't get it. It's going to be York's third point of set 3. So they now trail by 9. That one played in the back row by Centeno. Uman sent up Rodriguez, and Rodriguez putting it away once again for Baruch. Going to have some subs here for the Bearcats. Alexander Howard checking back in. Now Rodriguez at the server's line. Float serve back row. Kept alive by York. Down ball goes over. Back set to Ubanwa, and Ubanwa another big kill here for Baruch as they lead 14-3. And another ace there for Rodriguez, as York's going to call a timeout here and talk things over. Bearcats leading 15-3 here in set 3 of the CUNYAC quarterfinal matchup. And Rodriguez opens up the timeout with yet another service ace. I apologize if you're tired of me saying service ace at home, but it's really a credit to the Bearcats. Doing a really nice job here at the service line throughout this entire matchup. Rodriguez going back row, sent over on one. And Alexander Howard right there and ready for the easy kill in that Bearcat front row. So Rodriguez continuing his run as the Bearcats closing in on match point here in the third set. Once again, back row. Looks like York's. So York did a nice job getting to their second touch, looking for their third, but once again, Rafters is playing a factor here. The ball came down a little sooner than anticipated and went back to Baruch. So Rodriguez looking to close this thing out for the Bearcats as that ball goes into the broadcast booth. And going to have a sub here for Baruch as Michael Higgins checking back in. He'll replace Jack Centeno. This one played by York, sent over on three. Uman outside set, Alexander Howard, and nice block there by York. So putting an end to Carlos Rodriguez's service run as he will check out. Wen Chang and Naoki Tani in for the Bearcats on defense. Athletic play there by Uman. Free ball by Higgins, smart play. York coming through the middle. Higgins and Howard looking for the double block. That ball kind of trickled through their hands in the front row. So 2 consecutive points here for York as they're certainly not going down without a fight in this quarterfinal matchup. And that's going to be a service error there. So ball and point going to Baruch. Oh, excuse me, that was service ace. My apologies for everyone at home. Had a little bit of a tough angle there, but really just caught enough sideline. So much so that the Bearcats let it go. So 3 consecutive points for York, but then unfortunately commits the service error. So it's going to drop back Andrew Ubanwa to serve here for Baruch. Here's Ubanwa coming with the high jump serve. Sent over on one by York. Uman outside set Howard. Howard looking for the back corner, and he got it. Alexander Howard getting involved all over the court in this third set. So the Bearcats closing in on this one. Let's see what Ubanwa does here at the line. Another high jump. A lot of steam behind that one. Well angled. And not much you can do with that. Ubanwa goes similar spot. Finds another service ace. Another nice looking serve there by Ubanwa, this time played by York. And unable to connect there. So Bearcats match point here in this CUNYAC quarterfinal matchup. Andrew Ubanwa looking to close things out on an extended service run. Takes a little bit off that. And Michael Higgins there to put it away for Baruch. So the Bearcats take set 3 by a score of 25-6. And they sweep this CUNYAC quarterfinal matchup over York 3-0.
Finals on Thursday here at home in the York Arena. The Bearcats will await the winner of a 3-6 match between CCNY and Lehman, which as we speak is going on at CCNY.
So with tonight's victory, the Bearcats will await the winner of CCNY and Lehman and take them on here at the York Arena on Thursday night in the CUNYAC semifinal matchup. So we hope to have you all back on the air for what should definitely be another exciting matchup here at the York Arena, and the Bearcats on their quest for another CUNYAC championship. Thank you to everyone who's tuned in tonight and all season long, and we'll see you on Thursday.